Do you know that the first airplane was flown while laying down? Well, now you know.
An airplane is an air mode of transport. It's a heavier than air machine that uses engines. It's got wings, it's got the rudder, it's got landing gears that help it fly. There's also a pilot and two pilots basically. Well, the small ones can be flown by one pilot, the big ones, two.
From the time the Wright brothers took flight in their prototype aircraft over 100 years ago, man has taken to the skies through different types of air vehicles called aeroplanes or airplanes. Aeroplanes have been widely used to transport people and cargo all over the world. Aeroplanes are simply defined as fixed-winged aircraft that are propelled forward by thrust from a jet engine, rocket engine, or propeller. Today we're going to look at what makes an aeroplane fly. We're at the airport with Namakau Chinkunka, an aircraft engineer from ProFlight.
My name is Namakau Chinkunka. I'm an aircraft technician. Did my advanced diploma at Zambia. Completed in 2011. Then joined aviation in 2012. I joined ProFlight in 2015. I'm an aircraft technician, basically more like engineering. So there's two types of duties that I do here. So there's line maintenance and there's hangar maintenance. Hangar maintenance is where we do the heavy duty maintenance, like the inspections. More like on a vehicle, like servicing a plane, yeah. So on the line, I dispatch planes, receive pre-flight, transits. When a plane comes from somewhere, I check it, and after flights, inspections, and also minor inspections on the flight line. We've got fixed-wing airplanes. One of them is, I don't know if you can see that one behind. So there's helicopters that have got the rotors on top, a fuselage, a rudder, engines. Some planes have got two engines, some have got one, some have three. Basically, there's a jet engine, there's a ramjet engine, there's a turbo propeller engine, there's a fan engine, there's a jet engine. There's also a piston engine. Those are the types of engines that are there, and I will talk about two types. Talk about the turboprop and the jet engine. Turboprop generates its thrust from propeller, and then turboprop consists of air intake, compressor, the combustion chamber, the turbine, and the exhaust. There's also a shaft that drives the propeller to give it thrust. The propeller is what helps the aircraft move forward. A jet engine uses jet propulsion for forward thrust. So a jet engine is basically like turboprop, just that turboprop has a propeller. A jet uses airflow and combustion system. So what it is that the jet uses atmospheric air. So when the air enters into the compressor, the air is compressed from the compressor and gives it a high pressure, goes into the combustion chamber where the burning of fuel takes place, the ignition. After the combustion happens in the combustion chamber, the air goes into the turbine where thrust is produced. So that thrust is what moves the jet engine forward. So from the turbine, it goes to the exhaust. ProFlight got a CRJ 200 with advanced engines. ProFlight has a 100 and the 200 series. So the 200 is faster, it's a 50-seater, it's very comfortable, It's got enough space for 2 cabin crews. It's got a modern flight management system. It's got 2 flight management systems, more like GPS, unlike the other one which has got 1. It can go on higher altitudes than the previous one. Be an engineer, you make sure that you have good grades. Start from your grade 12, from secondary school actually. Secondary school to grade 12, good grades, mathematics, sciences, you have to have absolutely good grades to do engineering, because there's physics and mathematics involved in engineering, and it requires you to think. You just don't get a manual and do whatever, but it requires you to think. That's why you need to be brilliant. So even if you're not brilliant, you can become brilliant. To be an engineer, you have to make sure that your aircraft are safe, airworthy. Also, I would like to encourage the girl child. Usually engineering is male-dominated, but of late I have seen few ladies joining. I would encourage more girls to join the engineering industry. It's good, it's satisfying, it's rewarding. You enjoy your work. The most important, you have to enjoy what you do. You have to have a passion for your job. You have to have a passion of what you are doing.